Hi everyone, my name is Gabby and I just graduated Cal State Fullerton with a bachelor's in public health, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about my research experience as an undergrad. So I never had research experience before, and so I wanted to get that experience, and I didn't know what to expect, which is why I was interested in going into research. And that's when I've heard of a program called MHRT, or Minority Health and Health Disparities Research Training Program. After having this experience, I definitely felt a lot more prepared in my classes because I already had that hands-on experience, as well as I felt like I had that professional experience as well in the public health field. So talking a little bit more about the MHRT program, it is funded by the NIH, or the National Institutes of Health, and students in their senior and junior year, as well as post-bac students, can apply. But only students within the CSUF system. So if you go to UC school or a private school, then you cannot apply. But for example, if you go to CSU Dominguez Hills, CSU Long Beach, you can also apply. So it's not limited to only CSUF students. And so this program is you're doing research over the summer for 10 weeks abroad, and all expenses are paid for. So your airfare is paid for, your housing is paid for, and you also get a $2,500 stipend so you can be able to spend on other things while you're abroad. So there are different areas of study that you can choose to do research from, whether it's biology, chemistry, biochemistry, and even public health, which is what I did. If you would like to know more about each institution and the type of research that they focus on, you can definitely visit the MHRT website or Google CSU MHRT, and the website should pop up. For example, in Thailand, the only research offered there is public health research. But for my other friends, they studied in Argentina because that was where the biology research institution was. Essentially, you apply to the program by filling out an application online, which opens around January, where you pick which institutions that you're interested in, and then you provide letters of recommendation as well as fill out a short essay portion. And then after the board decides on your previous research experience and your application, where if you're selected, where you go. For example, if you have a specific research experience in the lab, most likely you'll be chosen to take part of research at an institution that also uses that lab skill. Or for me, because I'm a public health major, that gave me a higher chance of being selected for the public health research, rather than if I were a biology major and I wanted to do the public health research in Thailand, there is less of a chance. But also to keep in mind, your previous research experience, and if you have exposure to that field. As I mentioned earlier, I took part in the public health research, and that was in Thailand with Chiang Mai University, as well as the faculty from Chiang Mai University, part of the community medicine department. So 3 other students came along, so there was 4 students total, and 2 CSUF faculty came as well as mentors. And so my research focused on the knowledge, attitude, and behavior of salt consumption and hypertension among enrolled Thai community. So we worked in pairs. So I worked with my partner as well as my CSUF and my Chiang Mai faculty to create the study. Essentially what we did was we did a literature review, and based on that literature review, we came up with a research question. And then after that, we developed a questionnaire which was administered to our population, and we had help from the Chiang Mai faculty to help translate the questionnaire. And then after that, we did the data analysis and then presented our results. But it may be different if you're doing like a lab. For example, you might go into a pre-existing research study that is going on, or you might start from scratch and start something new. It depends on the lab itself. Do keep in mind that a lot of your research is done on your own. Your mentors are just there to help guide you, and if you have any questions, you can ask them questions. So there is that flexibility. So because of that, because my research was public health, I could do my research in a cafe on a computer, but if you're doing a lab, then you have to just go in at the times that you need to be in the lab. You just have to coordinate with the faculty, and so you do have time to still explore the country, but a lot of time again is on your own and dedicated to your research. So overall, I had a really amazing experience. I feel like if it went for this program, I probably wouldn't have had research experience, and also probably wouldn't have had the opportunity to study abroad. So while I did gain a lot from that research experience and exposure, and it helped me to prepare my classes as well as professionally, I also learned a lot about a different country and a different culture. So it helped me to become more culturally competent as well. And after, the program does encourage you to present your research. I haven't had the opportunity to present considering the circumstances that were going on, but I do plan to present at least a poster presentation, and also you may be able to get published, which is huge. To my friends who went to Argentina to do their research are getting published, so that is another thing that might come out of this research experience as well. But if you do have any questions, again, please visit their website, the MHRT website, and also you can be able to email the director, Dr. Tomolsky, at mtomolsky@fullerton.edu, and all of this information will also be below if you would like that information as well. But overall, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned a bit more about MHRT and what to expect from MHRT. And I really do hope that you apply. So please, if you plan on applying, keep a lookout for the application in January. So thank you so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.